here I am now. I mean, that's long story short, but you know, I went from $300 a month to still a successful actress, or 300 bucks a week in New York walking dogs, to still a successful actress, but when there aren't jobs going on, you know, I'm still making 5 figures a month, and that's a different story. I'm actually an actress, so did Broadway stuff, do film and TV, and throughout it all, also started working with some online gurus and things like that years ago. Started my own coaching business and have also been in the internet business side of things for 6 years as well. So, you know, doing both pretty successfully, which is great. Internet obviously allows me to be really flexible with my performing, and coaching fits really well in. And we've, over the past 2 years, me and my business partners have integrated ClickBank with it. While I was walking dogs for like $300 a week in New York City, I think at one point I was making like, you know, less. Yeah, that's like $1,200 a month. Crazy. And that's when I started working with some authors and things like that. I ran their coaching programs and their, you know, their sales teams and things like that. And that's when I realized, oh wow, you can really learn how to structure your success. I learned the best marketing thing I ever could learn while getting my dog walking business off the ground, which is target market. And, you know, I was standing out, handing out flyers, and it was like 20 degrees or something, and I was just handing them to everybody, and suddenly I looked around and went, walk to the people with the dogs.
Right.
Flyers, you moron.
Right.
You don't think of that stuff. You're just thinking desperate. So I think that's a lot of what I like to do too, is help people. You don't have to be killing yourself to get successful. You just have to figure out the smart way to work. And sometimes what that means is you're going to have to really push your comfort zone, make the hard phone call, do the thing that you really would rather not do. You'd rather clean your desk, but it really could bring the highest level of response. It turned out I was really good at sales, and ended up, long story, much shorter than it could be. Within 2 months, we had a sales floor, a sales team, a coaching team, and I was running all of it, and it was doing really well. And I took him from about $20,000 a month to over $1 million a year in that first year. And so that was a really cool thing, and I realized, okay, I get this. Never underestimate that you do have value to deliver it, and absolutely find a way to deliver it. And find a way to deliver it in a small distilled free format, and then find a way to really branch that out into something. Next thing is what we talked about before, relationships. And here's the thing, I think a lot of people hear that and they go, oh, well, that's great. You've got a list that you can go reach out to people with a huge list. And you can start small. There are going to be people that are in a similar space as you. You know, if you're thinking you're just going to launch your website and be a millionaire overnight, sorry. There are people that's happened. That is not how it's going to be. However, it can happen a lot faster than you realize, but you have to start with those relationships and look for people that are, you know, close to where you are, or like one level up from where you are. Right. Get creative about what you'll offer back. You know, if they'll mail for you once, mail for them 3 times. And what would the third thing be? Always deliver what you say you're going to deliver. And that's to everybody, across the boards. And stick with it. That's now 4.